drones.
Oh, you're taking the video?
Oh my god.
This mysterious New Jersey drone story just keeps getting weirder and weirder, and I have some new dispatch audio to play for you all in just a moment, but first let me make sure everyone is caught up. We now know for a fact, and we've known this for a while, that these drones are flying over military bases. They're flying over critical infrastructure. They've been hovering above some of the main water reservoirs in New Jersey for some odd reason. And we know that they have been and they continue to fly and hover over Trump's golf course in New Jersey. Now, all of that's weird, but what's even weirder is that the FBI announced that they're investigating these drones as well. And as I reported to you all in the past, some of the FBI agents who have been tasked with investigating these drones are now reporting that they're being followed home by drones. Sometimes they go outside in the middle of the night, and the drones that they've been investigating elsewhere are now suddenly hovering over their house. So I don't know what in the heck is going on there. I don't know if it's some sort of intimidation tactic or what, but I think that is very, very concerning if it's true. But now, thanks to this dispatch audio, we now know that these drones have been flying over the New Jersey State Police headquarters, and just a couple of days ago, they were spotted flying over the barracks. And we found all of this out, thankfully, due to the dispatch audio that we have that I'm about to let you all listen to right now. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
Foxcom 998.
Go ahead.
Sir, can you roll EMS to my 2 please? Reference acting.
Proceed. 5 Perryville. I don't know if you're able to confirm this, but Clinton Township is advising one large drone is circling your barracks.
Alright, I'll confirm in a second.
Total cars 111 East 57-2.
So finally, after weeks of these things flying in the sky, if not longer, people are finally looking like they're going to do something about it. Finally, local law enforcement agencies are getting involved. Finally, the FBI has gotten involved. We got members of Congress and members of the government speaking out. Finally, it took long enough, but now we're to the point that pressure is being applied. And just last night, the Ocean County Sheriff's Office finally decided, hey, we're going to start doing drone patrols of our own to try to figure out where these things are going or where they're coming from, or at least we can collect videos of these things to try to better determine what these things are. Now, in response to local law enforcement agencies beginning to crack down and actually do their jobs looking into this, now in response to that, these drones are not only following the FBI agents home, now they're popping up at the New Jersey State Police headquarters and stuff like that. And I really feel like this is psychological warfare. And I've explained this in past videos. I believe all of this is about sending a message, right? And now that, okay, you know, we got all of these different agencies involved in the investigation, I feel like it's almost an intimidation tactic. It's like psychological warfare. Oh, you're going to look into these drones? Guess what? We're going to pop over your job. You know what I mean? Like the FBI agents who are looking into this. Oh, you want to investigate this? Guess what? We'll follow you home. We know where you live. We know exactly who's investigating this case. I don't know how much information the people who are operating these drones, I don't know how much information they have access to. Who knows how much information they're gathering with these drones as they fly over people's houses. But, I mean, if they're actually following FBI agents home, then that lets you know this is some next level wild stuff. But the fact that they're even showing up and, oh, okay, we're going to harass you. We know that you don't know what we are. We know that you don't know where we're coming from. You kind of feel helpless. You know what I mean? So we're just going to float over the police base. We're going to go to the New Jersey State Police headquarters, right? And we're just going to buzz around and hover around, fly over your barracks. You can't do anything about it. Like I said, it is psychological warfare. And it has to be intimidating. You're out on the field all day. You know about these drones. Maybe even as you've been given orders to try to figure out what these things are. But, you know, you drive back to the police headquarters and the drones are waiting for you when you get there. You know what I mean? It goes beyond an intimidation tactic at that point. I really think that, you know, if you're someone whose job it is to try to figure out what these things are, and they're following you around and popping up at your home and job, imagine the type of toll that takes on you mentally. I mean, a lot of people would go crazy. You know what I mean? Literally. Now you're worrying about the safety of your family. You're worrying about your kids. What in the hell do these drones know? How do they know where I live? You know, how are they feeling? So, how can I put it? How can y'all be so confident that nothing is going to be done, that you're not going to be caught? You know what I mean? You're so confident that you're not only like evading the police, no, you're flying over the police headquarters because you know nothing is really being done and no one's stopping you. So it's just demoralizing all around. I would imagine it's demoralizing for me sitting across the country, knowing that this is where America has sunk into. That our enemies, or whoever it may be, is just willy-nilly doing whatever the hell they want with these drones. That's demoralizing to me. So I imagine it's very demoralizing to the people at the police headquarters looking in the sky that can't do anything about these drones. It's demoralizing to the soldiers who risk their lives every day, who put their lives on the line, who are on these military bases looking up at these drones, not able to do anything. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, a lot of this is psychological, and it's obvious. It's so obvious, because why are you popping up at these locations? You know what I mean? You're basically mocking. You're mocking these people. You're mocking America. You're mocking all of us. And what this does, ladies and gentlemen, stuff like this can very easily crumble societies, right? You know what I mean? That may sound a little extreme, but when people lose faith in their government, because right now, a lot of people in New Jersey have lost faith that the military is able to protect them from these things. So once you lose faith in your government, you lose faith that the military can protect you. You know, your country becomes less stable. You know what I mean? So in many ways, I think this is destabilizing us in a way. And like I said, it's really hard for me to kind of explain, but I hope a lot of you all get what I'm saying here. And like, I don't know, but this just looks like and seems like the actions of someone or a group of people who aren't really worried about getting caught. You know what I mean? Like, what you're doing is illegal. What you're doing is not okay. You can't be flying these drones around everywhere, but you go fly them over the police headquarters. So it really makes you question where these things are coming from. You know, like, is it the U.S. government? Is that why you're not scared about getting caught? Or do our enemies just realize that we're that incompetent that they don't have to worry about getting caught because there's not much that we're going to do about anything anyway? We just blow a lot of hot air. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But the longer this plays out, and the farther these things spread, you know, the bigger of a problem this becomes. And what I'm worried about is that we're going to wake up tomorrow and this is going to start becoming the norm. It's going to start becoming, I don't know, a little more widely accepted to just have all of these weird things floating in the sky, no idea where they come from. But you let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.